Welcome everyone to another episode of Not Another
Couple Podcast.
I am your host, Emmanuel Manny Mayhem Montana
Yes.
Richards.
And I'm Sarah Lioness, y'all.
And
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Not Another Couple Podcast, aka NCAACP, which is, a podcast, but we ain't talking about, the
lovey-dovey stuff, all the couple stuff. Okay. We may mention some relationships here and there, but it's not just about that. We're talking about what's trending.
We ain't trying to be cute. We going hardcore. Gangster. New York, 1989. Or should I say, the U.S. 2020.
Right. That's real gangsta up in here. Let me tell you.
It's hell.
Oh, my gosh.
So.
Yes, we got a few things.
We got a few things to talk about.
We got a few things to talk about. Let's sip on that tea, baby. What's the tea?
Oh, no.
So so what's on the docket? You have two topics that he has not told me about, so I can't even list those. So two of his topics. And then I have an update. Well, obviously, we're going to briefly talk about the election because it's currently ongoing. We don't know how much longer it's going to be going on, but the election. And then, what happened? And then a little update on if you have a Tesla, interested in Tesla, electric cars, or whatever. They had a little update for fully self-driving situations. We can talk about that.
Let's do it.
So you start. I want to hear one of your topics because I'm waiting with bated breath.
Well, since you just brought up Tesla.
Oh.
Did you hear that Tesla's dropping a liquor?
What?
Not a liquor, but alcohol. Yeah.
No.
You didn't hear about this?
No.
Tesla's officially, Elon Musk just dropped it. Well, I guess it's up for pre-order right now. It's not even officially out.
Okay.
And
he loves that pre-order.
If I've seen recently, oh yeah, he loves the pre-order. Let me get that money as soon as I can.
It's coming, y'all. It's coming, but thank you for your money.
7 years away, but send me your money now.
So liquor.
Yeah, so he's planning on they're dropping this. The liquor cost about, from what I heard, $250.
What is it?
It is a tequila.
Tesla tequila.
Tesla tequila, baby. That's what it is.
That's going to be some child's name in the next 10 years.
Now, do you
Tesla
trust
tequila.
a car company making tequila? Do you have any gripes? Does that affect
it just seems random, but get your money, Tesla. Tesla tequila. I mean, tequila is like one of my least, well, I like margaritas, but I don't know. How do you feel about it?
I feel like it's a representation of 2020.
Just hot mess, random, out of nowhere.
That a company named after one of the most genius people of all time that has been pushing out creativity, sending people to space, making electric cars, building underground tunnels for Los Angeles, doing all these amazing things. But in 2020,
they're releasing a tequila.
They said, we need some liquor in this bitch. They said, we need some liquor.
Who's pre-ordering tequila?
Well, the thing is, it's actually going on resale. People are going to be reselling upwards of $1,200 or something already. So it's going to be, I'm not sure, but I'm assuming
is this like a limited edition?
They might drop batches at a time. So in a way.
Is it going to be bulletproof glass bottle?
That shit's going to break.
That Cybertruck.
You're right.
Oh, gosh.
So I thought that was interesting to be dropping tequila for a car company to go into tequila or a car / space, whatever.
Well, they might be floundering, struggling a little bit. So speaking of Tesla, on the end of October, they just dropped a new software for self-driving. Because at first, I don't know if y'all remember, but Elon said back in 2016, he's like, we're working on this self-driving. By the end of 2017, y'all going to be able to drive from Los Angeles to New York without touching the wheel. Did that happen? No. 4 years later, still not popping off, okay? People were releasing videos and reviews of because they have beta testers.
Yeah.
Whoever's willing to test this self-driving, the software that we don't really know, working out the kinks, I personally would not want to do that in my car and trust this vehicle to just be on the road. But they had instances of Teslas going up on medians, running red lights, almost rear-ending parked cars, all these things. Struggles, okay? And so people were saying, do not lean back, do not fall asleep, do not read, do not do take control of your car. Like you can maybe let the hands off something, but like be aware. Because some people, they want to just be able to sit in the car.
Yeah, they think
relax,
it's 2029.
do some work. Right.
Yeah, we ain't there yet.
We're not there yet, people. We're not there yet. So there.
I don't even think that's
struggling.
safe to do with the assumption, with the knowledge that not everybody has that type of car.
Not everyone has that. So, not everyone else signed up for you to try this out.
So if another person crosses lanes or something without your knowledge or your car's knowledge or whatever it is, that's still cause for an accident.
You're still working with human error.
Exactly. You're still working with human error. So it's
But also, even with computers, you're saying it's not 20.
And they're going to be drunk while they driving?
Who's going to be drunk? Oh,
come on, you going to be Tesla tequila with the Tesla? Come on now.
But even, do you really think you'll ever be comfortable in the, 10 years, 15 years, whatever? Because guess what? There's human error, but computer glitches. Something can always, will you ever feel completely comfortable just sitting back and, really trusting your vehicle to just drive you, follow all the traffic rules, not hit anything, not go off the road? You will?
Yeah, because we fly in planes.
But there's people flying the planes.
Okay, good point.
Right. I'm talking about just putting all your trust in technology.
I mean, I don't know if as long as there's always an automatic safety guard for you to take over.
Right.
I think as time goes on, it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
And if the more we can, at some point, didn't they have a date? I think some country, I can't remember if it was Japan or not or something, said that they're trying to get rid of all gasoline cars.
LA said that, maybe.
Oh, was that LA?
Yeah. In the next 10 or 15 years, they said you won't be allowed to buy a new car unless it's electric.
Okay,
you can't buy it. They want to try and get rid of the gas.
Right. So
by then, we're going to be covered in smog. People are going to be suffocating. It's going to be too late.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was LA. LA is trying to get rid of. They want to have the least amount of gas-powered vehicles on the streets.
So then, I think we adapt. Everybody will adapt eventually.
Yeah.
And things will become easier and better and whatever. And especially if he's building them, if Elon's building those underground tunnels.
Is he really? Elon loves to make promises, y'all.
I don't know.
He said we're gonna have an underground village in 2 years. It's oh my God, pre-orders. Would y'all pre-order a Tesla tequila?
He probably went under there and found a bunch of the tethered people.
Right, they're just waiting for their chance.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. All right. Well, we might as well sandwich this in. Okay, the elephant in the room, elephant and the donkey in the room. Okay, let's talk about it. Election. The elephant and the donkey, God. Democrats.
That's right. All right.
So we're still waiting. The election was on Tuesday. They're still counting. It's coming down to 5 swing states: Arizona, Nevada, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina. Mm-hmm. Alaska's still out, but no one cares about them. But yeah, we're still waiting. Biden has pulled ahead in Georgia. You used to live in Georgia. You used to live in Atlanta. Would you be shocked if Georgia turns blue? This whole thing is crazy.
I would be surprised.
Crazy.
I can't, now looking at it in Captain Hindsight, if everybody, there's a lot of black people in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? And maybe at this point they're showing that, how many people haven't been voting up until this point in Georgia. And maybe,
this is the largest turnout that we've had for an election.
Have you heard that specifically for the state of Georgia though?
Oh no.
Okay, but I mean I don't know, but yeah, I think it's cool. I think we'll see what happens.
People are getting anxious. I
feel like they're gonna do a recount.
Oh yes, Georgia did say they want to do a recount. Trump can't decide what he wants to do. He said stop the count. Count doesn't. What did he say? Stop the count, or keep the count going, or depending on which state, depending on whether he's losing or not. And he wanted all of his supporters to go and watch people count.
What did he say? We would have won if
they didn't count the illegal votes.
What a broad statement to make, yo.
He said, based on legal votes, I have won, but you guys keep counting the illegal votes, so it looks like I'm losing. Yes.
Where are the facts, Don?
There are no facts. His press conference yesterday, just all lies.
They're scrapping.
MSNBC had to cut him off. They said, listen, what he's saying is just not true, and we cannot let him continue to talk to you
And
guys.
I've seen some of his, you guys know Ben Shapiro, the guy that
Very right.
embarrassed himself with the song WAP.
Yeah.
Most recently.
Highly conservative.
Highly conservative pundit or whatever he is. Even he came at Donald Trump after.
Yeah, he's like, it's irresponsible for him to be talking like this.
Yeah,
You're the
can't be
president.
And so your followers are turning on. And you know what I think
his followers were upset that he said anything bad against.
You know what I think the turn happened? I think the turn happened because I think Trump had this whole thing wrapped up.
The election?
Yeah.
When?
Up until the debate. And I think him not denouncing white supremacy was a much bigger effect on his campaign than people are actually
But a lot
thinking.
of people that follow him are for white supremacy.
That group, the people that are following him, yes, it's big in certain contents, in certain contexts, but in totality, they're small groups of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Masses that voted for him, I think the masses that voted for him the first time 4 years ago were the ones saying, we just want a new president. We want to see something different. We want to see such and such. And now, I mean, this whole past 4 years, even though with the stuff he said, you know, if the economy was doing somewhat well and everybody was good up until the pandemic, and then, you know, everything kind of got out of control.
Well, I think also with the pandemic, he lost a lot of his followers because he dropped the ball completely on this.
For sure. The pandemic was a big hit
that
showed everything. But I think that final blow kind of was that
the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, the nail in the coffin was definitely that not denouncing white supremacy, because I feel like that was the first time I saw his people
speak out against him.
Yeah, say, why couldn't you just denounce that? I just don't understand. Like, that was the first time that I saw that, and I think a lot of white people don't want to be associated with a guy that's gonna be racist and stuff.
That's good.
Yeah, so I mean,
yeah. So we'll see. Who knows when this is gonna wrap up, y'all? But that's a little hot take on it.
Right.
Hot take. We waiting.
Who you got? Who you trying to put money
on? Biden.
Okay, I got Kanye West.
Yeah. He got, I think, 60,000 votes.
Let's go.
60,000 people wrote in, or either wrote in. He was on some ballots.
Make America West again. Let's go.
Oh my God. Yeah. He said he's coming for 2024, y'all. Kanye is ready.
And he's trying to run for governor first, though, right?
Is he? That's in 2022?
I heard he's trying to run for governor of California.
Last thing he said 2024, so we'll see. I wonder who Kim voted for.
Listen, if we get Joe Biden in office, I think that'll be the first of many people with mental disabilities to possibly take some type of.
Because you said you think Joe Biden has a mental disability?
Oh, he definitely has a mental disability.
He's old.
I mean, the disability of age. I mean,
dementia.
What to tell you? But I'm just saying that on top.
Gosh.
And Kanye West, if he goes, he'll be the second person.
Kanye, there's no possible way that's happening. Oof. Man. So, moving on to the next topic. I don't know. You have your second topic that I don't know what it is.
Ooh.
And then we're going to do my wait, what happened. So let me know what you're talking about.
We're going to put this picture up right here. The Gap, ladies and gentlemen. The Gap.
The store?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Released a product recently that was essentially a blue side, a shirt.
Do I need to look this up?
Yeah, go ahead. Look it up. It's a shirt, blue side and a red side. And I believe they're essentially saying was, can't we all just get along type of shirt. And they got murdered on Twitter for this, man. Because now it goes along with the, I'll let you look at it. You see it?
One thing you know is that together we can move forward. It's a hoodie. A zip-up hoodie.
It's a hoodie, yep.
One side blue, one side red.
Listen, all these companies that are virtue signaling, trying to pretend like they care about shit.
We can move forward.
Not saying that you're obviously selling this for a couple bucks and gonna make a couple bucks,
right?
Based on the time it is, the election. Get the fuck out of here, man.
They're trying to make some money, baby.
Get the fuck out of here, Gap.
Come on.
It's the same thing with the celebrities that did the whole. What were they singing with Wonder Woman and all those people? It's the same annoying shit like that. You know what I mean? When companies or these like celebrities come together and do shit that's art. At least Art trying to say that it means something more. I don't know.
Right.
Man. It's annoying, and especially from a corporation that,
because they all want to seem like they're in tune, they're hip to what's going on, and they want everyone. They don't want to pick a side, one, because they don't want to alienate shoppers, buyers, customers. Okay, so they said we like blue and red. So
no,
y'all should wear blue.
Why get involved in this at all?
No, I agree.
Your Gap,
baby. I agree, but because of social media, they all want to feel like they have a hand in something and what's going on currently, current events. Like, it keeps them relevant. Who's talking about the Gap? Nobody. But guess what? Guess who's talking about the Gap now? Everybody.
Yeah, we are.
So,
and we're talking about it on this podcast.
Even if I don't want this hoodie, I could buy some jeans. Okay, Gap. You know,
and
like, they want to
actually
stay
right
on
about
people's
that.
minds.
Right.
And this is, I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but it's marketing.
I agree with that.
So,
because
listen.
a lot of these companies are doing that. They're trolling.
Yes.
Because even when who was it? H&M that did the coolest monkey in the
with the little black boy?
With the black boy in the advertisement, it was the coolest monkey in the jungle t-shirt with a black kid wearing it. Like, they know what they're doing. They knew they were going to get backlash, which brings publicity, and no publicity is bad publicity.
Did they know they were going to get backlash? How do we know there was a black person in there that said, you know what, y'all, this probably isn't the right move?
It doesn't matter if there was a black person in there or not.
So you're saying that even if there was no black person, no one actually spoke up and said, you know what, y'all, this is probably a problem, that they might have put it out there not thinking it was a problem.
You saying if there was a black person. You think
they put it out knowing that, you know what, this probably isn't right, but publicity is publicity, so we want it anyway.
Yes. Oh. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. They know. They have these giant corporations, they have PR teams, they have marketing teams that do research upon research. Even if you don't have a black person there, you got to really, you don't have to think too far outside the box to see that putting a little black kid in a t-shirt that says the coolest monkey in the jungle might not be a problem.
Right. I feel you.
Or maybe not. Maybe they're just pulling out a cool t-shirt.
Maybe they're just pulling out cool t-shirts. Yes. All right, so we got a little controversial men versus women situation going on here, okay? So I need to play you a video.
Man versus women?
Men versus women. So the question is, I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know if we talked about this. The question is, should men get credit for not cheating?
You just asking me that straight up?
This is what this video is about. Should men get more credit for being faithful?
And honestly, I'm gonna say this, like, and I'm probably, hey, whatever. Here it is. I feel like women should give men that are faithful credit for that. Like, women will act like it's the same thing as a woman being faithful, and it's like it's not the same thing. Like, honestly, it's not. And I just feel like
what you said is true because, like, I haven't cheated since October 2016.
That's fire.
And
That's fire.
That's fire. How long have you been married, Charlemagne? Oh, you haven't cheated in the last 4 years.
That's fire. I mean,
fire.
If he was a habitual cheater and then he flipped it, he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Write that down, like, in my mindfulness.
And I feel like, and the reason why I say this because I feel like if women gave men credit for that, then men would appreciate it and it would encourage them to not do it more. It's almost like it's just like nigga, okay, and you was being faithful, you supposed to do that. It's like it is a difference, like, and it's just not the same thing.
I feel like it just doesn't come up. If your man isn't cheating on you, then you're not talking about it because everything's fine, like, with that.
True, but I'm just saying, like, if you have a dude and he's faithful, like, I think that, like, you don't necessarily have to say thank you for being faithful.
Baby, did you cheat today?
Exactly. You don't gotta say
baby,
thank you for being faithful. I'm just saying that
Gold star.
it should be looked at and given credit to. You get what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, because it's like it's something that, like, is not an easy thing to do.
It's hard
for
for women to not cheat too, though. Y'all got to give us credit too.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
There's all
like,
kind of
like it's
offers
not. It's,
of Birkin bags flying around.
some women. I know these Birkin bags.
No more buying bags for chicks that can't afford
one. 2020, man. That's what I'm saying. Like,
stop.
No, but I'll tell you why I give myself credit. I give myself credit because I feel like when I was cheating, I was feeding my ego.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally
That's really
all
what
it
it
is.
is.
That's all it is.
That's really
all
what it
the
is.
ego play. So being that I haven't done that in 4 years, I realized that I'm not leading with ego anymore. I don't have that wounded ego anymore.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I feel more whole and healed.
That sounds about right. I mean,
that sounds about right. You agree with what they said?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you what?
Be thankful you don't have a man that's cheating.
Okay, I could be thankful, but doesn't mean I'd be like, oh my God. Like what's the credit? What's the credit?
That's the credit. If you're thankful for anything else I do.
Am I supposed to express that?
Why not?
Thank you for staying faithful to me.
Why not?
But would you say that to me?
Yeah, why not?
But the way
I think it
they
does.
want a pat on the back, like, don't tell me I'm not a good man. I haven't cheated on you. I expect you didn't because we decided to be committed to each other.
Well, that's a whole different. Well, okay, he's kind of
like if we're in a relationship, why should you get credit for something we already agreed upon?
Well,
assuming y'all together, right? What's that mean?
I feel like I'm getting attacked right now.
No, baby.
I didn't do any cheating, I swear.
I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just saying, like, why should you get credit for something that's assumed that you would do anyway?
But why is it assumed?
Because you've decided to be in a relationship together, and if y'all agree...
But 50% of marriages end in divorce.
That's not all because people cheat.
Probably more end relationships, forget marriages, it's probably 90%.
Because they probably should have left before they cheated.
But there's a lot to... I'm just saying, we're thankful for everything else. Thank you. Do you expect a man to take out the garbage? Do you expect a man to...
That is not the same as being faithful to somebody.
Why not?
Because that's different. That's different. That's like an act of service. No. Cheating and being faithful to somebody, if you guys have decided to be in a committed, monogamous relationship together, then it is expected that you will remain faithful. So how often... Credit, if you don't get credit, you can be butthurt and be like, oh, she doesn't appreciate me. I'm going to go find somebody else. Because you don't feel like you get credit because you're doing what you said you were going to do anyway?
Well, I don't know if he said that. I don't know if they came
Okay, so you think when people decide to, are we together?
Yeah, a lot of people get together and just get together, but
and
they
it's
still
not
get to
assumed
know.
that it's monogamous.
Maybe they do. So maybe they assume it's monogamous. But I mean, what does the 4 agreements say about assumption? I'm pulling out books, y'all. Look.
When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Thank you. So let me just say this.
Say it.
I do think. I mean, we know there is a distinction. There's a difference between a man and women. All right.
There is.
There's an obvious. Well, in this world, there's a lot of argument that there's not.
Some blurred lines. Okay.
I think
if we
just go off science,
there's a difference. Yeah.
There is a difference between man and woman.
But women cheat just as much as men. People forget that. Both men and women cheat.
Don't you think it's for different reasons? Don't you think
women cheat emotionally.
Right.
Men cheat physically. Like they can.
Well, we all
sex.
cheat physically, but
I mean, like for physical, like
for physical satisfaction.
Physical satisfaction, they can do it, and they're not emotionally attached. They can go back home to their wife and be like, "I really do love my wife."
Now let's take it back. Why is that?
Why is what?
Why are we like that?
Because you're wired differently.
But okay, so if we go back into ancient history, right?
Yes.
Men had to procreate. We had to.
Yes, you just want to spread your seed.
We needed to, like, based on DNA.
Yes.
We had to spread our seed with as many women as possible.
Yeah.
It was just a part. That's why it started off with men having many wives.
Monogamy only started because men wanted to know who their babies were.
Monogamy only started because of marriages and wealth and riches.
Yes, and they wanted to know, is this my bloodline or not? They wanted to know for sure that you're only with me, so that's my child, so I can pass my wealth, my whatever, to this child. That's the only reason. From
the basis of what we're doing, we're all fucked up already. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we're doing it all wrong.
No, I agree that monogamy is not natural for humans. I do know that. But I'm saying, like, if you've already decided to be with someone in a relationship, and let's be real, most people, when you get in a relationship, you assume it's monogamous. If y'all are in an open relationship, pretty sure y'all have talked about it, okay?
But let's talk about
if you haven't, it's assumed that I hope you, the reason why cheating hurts so much because you don't expect it to happen. You're like, wait, I thought it was you and me. Hold on. That's why it catches people off guard and it hurts them and it breaks their relationships and you break the trust because I don't expect you to cheat on me if we're in a relationship.
It's all about those expectations, man. It's all about the expectations and that's why it comes down to an individual thing. But if you know you have if ladies know they have a man that is a dime, if you're with a man that's like, you know, has money, handsome, good looking, has respect, and
all the things.
Ladies want him and all that, and he's been a player, okay, in the past. Know that is innate to him. Just because he got with you doesn't mean that just leaves his body magically. A lot of women just feel like that happens.
Yes, obviously there's temptation. Yes, we don't have to act on it.
So why don't you thank me for it?
How often? But my thing is, no, I agree. Like, yes, I'm happy that you are not. That I'm happy that
we're
you're
not
faithful.
talking about me. Specific.
I'm happy that you're faithful to me, but I'm saying, like, what's the credit part? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, why? How will you feel appreciated in that respect? Like, oh my God, thank you for being faithful.
How do you
again.
appreciate anything else? I mean,
if you just show appreciation day to day, but specifically if he's like, give me credit for not cheating, like, in what way? What do you want me to do? Like, I love you. I'm glad that we're together, but I'm not going to keep patting you on the back because you didn't go sleep with another woman.
I think that's bigger than doing something small for you. You've literally, as sweet as you are, you've gotten me cards and you've gotten me just things just to say I love you or I appreciate you.
But I'm not
just add in there, and I also appreciate you not putting your penis in another woman.
But there's appreciation. There's like little stuff where it's like, I just got this for you because, or
That's all I'm talking about.
Verbally
I think that's what he's talking about.
You. Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Why can't you show appreciation for that as well? Why is that an issue?
Specifically saying like, I got you a card. It's Tuesday, but also thank you for not cheating on me. Like I have to specifically say that.
Realistically, we're not saying just come. Hey, thank me every once a year like it's a birthday that I cheat or whatever it is. We're just saying as a part of appreciation, whatever appreciation is. There's lots of women that give their man a gift and say, I just want to give this to thank you for because I love you and you've helped me through this or you've been good to my such and such or you blah, blah, blah.
And
why can't you being faithful be a part of that? What is wrong with that?
I'm glad that we've been faithful to each other.
Yeah, whatever. I'm glad you've been faithful. I know you were a playboy in the past and you honed it in for me.
Right.
And thank you. And I'm going to make sure I throw it at you tonight. In the bedroom. Let's go.
I'm going to make you not miss those streets, baby, okay?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, God.
But I think just from I'm not saying people have to do this. I'm just trying to think outside the box a little bit. And
true.
I feel like why can't that, if that is innate to men more than anything else, it's innate for us to want to.
Right.
We can't help but look at booty walking down the street. It takes work, literally, to stop these things, just from a sexual standpoint.
Must be hard.
It is. And I don't mind you demeaning that. Because it is hard.
I'm not a man, so I don't know what it feels like.
It's hard for the hard depends on the person and their situation, whatever it is. You know what I mean? But a lot of times, men are just horny to have sex over anything else. They just want to have sex. But they want somebody in their life, but they also want sex.
Yeah.
And, if they're holding back, withdrawing, if they haven't had a talk with you about going, maybe doing something else, they probably need to, you probably need to just maybe talk to them.
Right.
Everybody just needs to talk to
How you doing in that
other.
department, honey?
How you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. It's definitely, it's different. In my head, I was just thinking of like a man being like, come on, well, like you should be lucky.
That's because
the
way he was talking about it.
Like,
yeah.
No, I'm good, thank you.
No, from a surface level, I see what you're talking about. But I feel like if we dig a little deeper, we see, everything could use a little more appreciation, right? If it's a good thing, why not appreciate it?
Yeah, why not?
The same thing goes for your spouse. You know what I'm saying?
My spouse?
Or a guy to a guy appreciating his woman. You know what I'm saying? So you want to little things that she does. You got to appreciate that too. Things that, you think are supposed to be, that should just be in the contract. That's not just in the contract.
Right.
Say thank you for God's sake.
Yes.
Say I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I know you took time and you're working hard on a relationship.
A thank you goes a long way, y'all.
Yeah.
Trust me. Like, I don't care how long y'all been together. I don't care how often he takes out the trash or whatever. If you stop saying thank you, trust me, he will notice. Okay, like keep appreciating each other.
Look, we're turning into a regular couples podcast.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right, so off the mushy gushy lover stuff.
Yeah.
So my wait, what happened?
Oh, what happened?
What happened? Wait, what happened? Florida. We're back in Florida, y'all. Florida. A man in Florida apparently paid some man $150 for a full contact experience with his black leopard. This man owned a black leopard illegally. And he said, if you want, you know how people will go to like these habitats or whatever. I want to pet the lion or
like,
whatever. So he was
Tiger King.
Yeah, so he was trying to charge him. He said, well, I have a leopard. You can pay me. I can give you that experience. I'll let you in the cage. Oh, he took $150 from this man and said, full contact. Open up the cage. This man went in there, sat on the bench. This leopard mauled up his face, bit his ear, practically scalped him, okay? So he's in the hospital. Well, I think he's out now, but he's recovering. He's undergone 2 surgeries. They had to try and put his scalp back together, and his right ear was like torn. And this man who...
There's pictures of this?
They just showed a picture of him with bandages.
Okay.
But yes, this man who owns the leopard, he had a Facebook page. It said his last name is Poggy. Facebook page called Poggy's Animal House, claiming to be an animal sanctuary. So he owned a lot of... he claimed to be an exotic animal breeder of rare and endangered species. He was not allowed to own any of these animals. He was trying to make a quick buck.
AKA a hillbilly in Florida.
A hillbilly in Florida. Diamond, want to come see my leopard for $150.
Y'all boys want to come around and see my leopard?
$150 a head.
That's going to be $150 a head there, boys.
Y'all. So he's been issued 2 misdemeanors. And I don't know if he's in jail. He's not in jail, but... definitely what he did was illegal, and I'm sure this person is going to sue him for a lot more than $150, okay? Pay these medical bills.
Man, but that guy needs to sue himself, bro. Like, if you're just going into
your neighbor's house.
It's some sketchy ass shit, man. Come on.
Like, do you even know what to do with these animals?
Right. Like, what the fuck? This leopard is on your couch, bro.
No, it was in a cage. That's the problem. If it was on the couch, I'd be like, oh, are you used to humans? He was in a cage in the backyard. So...
Not at all. Excuse me.
No.
No.
Full contact experience. You wouldn't do it?
That's a full contact experience for sure. That is a full contact experience. Scalp ripped.
Baby.
He got the whole experience.
And he was black. I didn't know black people did that.
Who was black?
The person that went in there.
The panther too?
The panther, the leopard. It was a black leopard.
It was a black leopard, so it was black on black crime, you would say? Kamala, come arrest him.
Oh, my God. Crazy.
Crazy.
Y'all, come on now. That's not the time.
That's a hell of a way what happened.
That's a way what happened, baby. So, that's it. Is that it?
I guess that's it. Y'all, thank you very much for watching us on this Not Another Couples podcast.
Yeah.
We enjoy you tuning in every week.
Do. Please like,
subscribe,
comment, let us know what you think. Let us know if you come up with any stories. You're like, y'all, we want you to talk about this.
Yeah, send us stories, man. Put us under
like random stuff that's like that, not in the main headlines. We love to like silly stuff. Wait, what happens? Okay, let me know what you want to talk about.
No. Shout out to some fans. Keep leaving comments to CT Rude Boy. We see you. He stood up for me when you were going in on me on some socks. I heard.
Yes. Yes.
But all good, man. Okay. We'll see y'all next week. Holla.
Bye.